Well, Garn, I gotta say, you worked very hard in the new opening for Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger.
Yeah. It's been so hard to make, so many hours spent.
I know.
But it's finally done.
That's good. So, when are we doing Throwing 2 Stars?
Come again?
You know, that show we talked about, Ninja Steel. It's kind of been like a year since we've done it.
Well, for the record, it's only been 7 months.
Oh.
But,
Only that long.
Yeah, it's only been that long.
You know, as long as Ninja Steel's been on there.
You know what? I'll tell you. But first, let's Shuwa that roll call. Eiji Tsuburaya, the man who created something from nothing. Godzilla. Ultraman. But when those who don't give his franchises enough credit, these podcasters will do it justice. For they are...
Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger!
Lover of all things Ultraman. Ultra Yellow Canister, gone.
The other son of Malaya, Ultra Pinkcaster Lane!
Spreading the love on one of Japanese beloved franchises.
Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger! Shuwa!
Gar, you didn't say anything. You just swallowed the roll call.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger, episode 42.
Yeah, what of it?
The podcast where we talk about Ultraman's past, present, and future, Godzilla, and all kaiju in between. I'm your host, Ultra Yellow Caster Gar.
And I'm your co-host, Ultra Pinkcaster Lane.
Yeah.
Did you see our lovely Ultra Casters that we are? We look like vinyl figures.
Yeah.
Because, the lovely Dreamcaster drew them for us, and they look awesome, and they look like vinyl figures, because it's funny, because we have all vinyl figures.
You know, I think we can make our own vinyl figures out of legit vinyl, if we wanted to.
Probably.
Either that, or we get a 3D printer, start making our own action figures.
Also, I finally got my Ultraman 80 vinyl figure in, and I got my Gomora figure.
Yeah, your Gomora vinyl.
So I got my Gomora. He's awesome looking.
And just for the sake of it, I also ordered a Dimaga vinyl and a Ultraman Zero vinyl.
Nice.
Because it occurred to me, I should get a Zero vinyl, like a base form Zero.
You like Zero.
Yeah, Zero's cool. You know, just start collecting, like, the characters that we've talked about on the show.
One day you're just gonna see just Zero and Belial just like on your desk fighting. You're like, what the fuck? Lay!
No, they're gonna
That's my vinyl.
No, they're gonna be looking up videos on my laptop. Yeah.
Just Taro. Not gonna look. Not gonna look. I'm looking! Ah!
Hikaru, I'm looking down!
I'm looking now.
That was a hard thumbnail to make, actually.
That's so funny. Gene, I'm looking down!
So today, we are actually talking about 2 episodes of Ultraman Rube. Ultraman Rube episode 6 and Ultraman Rube episode 7. And we're also talking about Ultraman X episode 2.
Yeah, because both episodes of Rube pretty much, like...
They're a two-parter.
Yeah, they're a two-parter, because they had, like, a character that kind of related the two together, so...
That, and as of this recording, episode 8 came out last the Saturday that just passed.
Yeah.
So, in which this kind of helps us get caught up.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, we're not going to pull another G by the end of December. We're doing 3 episodes of this show.
Christ.
I had to binge watch that show twice just to do notes.
Yeah. And then you were just like, I love you.
And then when we did the finale, I think it was like the day after, I was like, I know everything now.
There you go.
But first, we got some news to talk about.
Oh, yeah.
And our first bit of news is some magazine the September magazine scans for Ultraman Rube.
Woo.
In which we get to see the fusion of Ultraman Rosso and Blue, if I can find the name of it.
What was an Ultraman Rube?
Yeah, it's apparently it's Ultraman Rube Korin.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we also see some pictures of Ultraman Orb Dark Black Noir Schwartz. Or Noir Black Schwartz.
Yep. In which now that we have seen like the actual suit of Ultraman Rube,
It looks nice.
it looks so good.
I'm sorry, but just black looks good on an Ultraman.
I think it's also the gold and silver. You rarely see that on Ultraman.
Yeah. I think that's why you probably like Royal Mega Master so much.
Gold just looks great on well, no, it's not. The Ultraman suits aren't made as spandex. They're made out of leather, I think. Or
Yeah, or like latex.
Yeah, like latex.
It's like a latex
Yeah,
suit.
it's like a latex suit. It's not spandex.
Mhm.
Though there is a Ultraman X spandex outfit.
Oh.
It was used for a stage show.
Okay. And yeah, we see some pictures of Orb Dark, and it looks fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I have some things to say about like some possible theories when we talk about it in Rube. So
And then we got a new character. Like, the magazines have finally introduced the Saki character.
Saki Mitsurugi.
And she turns out to be the new villain of the series, replacing Aizen in his role.
Oh, so she becomes the new villain?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah, see, and this is kind of confirming my theory that I'll talk about later.
Yeah.
So
In which she's the one that summons Ouroboros. In which we got an actual suit for him now to these magazine
He looks
scans. And
awesome. He's just like, he looks like a giant like Yeti fucking kaiju, because like that's like Yeti Abominable Snowman is like my favorite mythical creature.
so like you love the Wampa from Star Wars.
Oh, Wampa's awesome. That's why I have the Black Series figure of it. It's fucking awesome. And I want to go see that that movie.
Oh, Smallfoot?
Smallfoot,
Yeah,
yeah. It looks adorable.
I can't remember which studio is making it, but
I think DreamWorks?
no, I don't think it's DreamWorks. I think it's like Illumination or something.
Oh, it's the people who made
Despicable Me, I
Despicable
think.
Me, yeah.
But yeah, apparently Ouroboros will actually have like 2 modes or 2 forms, I think.
What?
One of which where he's on all 4s, and then another form where he's like on his 2 back legs.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm getting vinyl of this fucking guy. Definitely. Like he looks awesome.
Yes.
He looks like Garu if he just like turns like if like Darn Homage captured him and turned him into a fucking giant monster. Look at that. That's so cool. Fucking better than stupid ugly ass Birdon. Fuck Birdon.
And so this has been going around for a while, but at the Ultraman Festival this year, there was a new Ultra character, like a new Ultra Senshin. Her name is Sora. She kind of has a thing for Jeed.
Wait, so like it's a new Ultra man, but it's a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a female.
Oh, is that what they're called? All like women, female Ultramen are called? They're called Ultra Sentient?
Well, they're all just Ultra beings.
Oh, okay.
So
it's just a new Ultra being.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a new character.
Okay. Do you have a picture of her?
If I can.
Was that her right there?
Yep, that's her right there.
Oh, okay. Kind of interesting design. So it looks like she's wearing a shirt.
Kind of looks like a bib.
Yeah.
Ultraman.
Ultraman bib. Oh, and there's like one of the versions of Gregory.
Yeah, Gregor.
Is that Regina? Gregory Regina?
Maybe. So yeah,
Like, me and Gar have just become so just like, we watched Roof this week. We just saw like Grigio show up and we're just like, Gregory!
Gregory!
Like, we've just become fully committed to just calling him Gregory from now on.
kind of like how Bruno and Mia call Tommy Archibald. It's Archibald.
Oh, okay.
But, we also got news of upcoming Ultra Kaijus for the show, in which one of them is Gomez,
Ooh.
who was the first Kaiju to ever appear in the Ultra franchise. And for those that don't know, Gomez is a reused Godzilla suit from back in the day, who was also suit acted by Haru Nakajima.
Oh, so the original suit actor Godzilla?
Yep.
Cool. So Gomez and Jiris were both reused Godzilla suits?
Yep.
Cool.
Back in the day, we had to be cheap about this.
I mean, they're still kind of cheap, but like, good cheap.
I do feel sorry for Jiris, though, because he's never come back.
You can think of Ultraman like having having a job. It's like, you know, you start off new, like you're part-time, you're not making a lot of money, but then over the years you get more experience, and then, you know, as you get better, they give you more hours, which means you get more money. And then eventually you get to that point where you get promoted because you've been there so long and you're so loyal that you make all the hours and a shit ton of money, and then you can just do whatever you want. Like me! I started off working as a part-timer at McDonald's like 10, almost 11 years ago, and now I've been 5 years of my current work, and I'm a supervisor. And yeah. So.
But
I'm Ultraman!
No.
He's like Subaraya.
And the other kaiju that surprised me more is a Beelzebub.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
Yeah, from Ultraman Orb: The Origin Saga.
That thing was scary. It was very powerful.
Yeah, with its kugutsu poison.
Yeah, fucking, like, Gar told me that a couple days ago. He's like, yeah, Lane, Beelzebub's coming back, and I was like, oh no. You're like, yeah, oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
Shit. Hey, oh, you know who's gonna fight that? Orb Dark.
You see a photo of, like, if I'll zoom in on the photo, but you can see Ultraman Orb Dark fighting the Beelzebub.
Yeah, because, you know, oh my god, because Aizen's like the ultimate Orb fan. Like, he's the Orb fanboy. I'm sorry, Gar, but, like, he beats you.
Does he beat? Yeah, he's in an actual show.
He has the jacket. He has Guy locked up somewhere.
Probably like how not Hannibal Lecter. Oh, what's the character's name from Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, the killer.
Yeah.
The guy who's like, puts the lotion on, skin or else it gets those again.
Yeah.
Put the lotion in the basket. Yeah, that guy.
Him.
He's just obsessed with, like, pretty women or something. Yeah.
That movie was disturbing.
Yeah.
And after looking at all these scans, it occurred to me, how has this magazine not gone digital yet?
I think it's Japan just still likes their books. Because, no, the great thing about Japan is everything's a collectible. Everything! You collect anything in Japan! Just like fucking you go to
people.
You go to
can't collect people.
You go to like a takoyaki stand and you can go buy different takoyaki boxes and just collect boxes because they have themed boxes. So you can collect anything. So yeah, I bet there is a guy who has literally probably every single issue of Terror-Kun ever fucking made.
Hey guys, look. It's like that new show, Kamen Rider Kuga. It's like, oh.
Yeah. It's like how the nerd has, like, I'm pretty sure has, like, every copy of Nintendo Power ever.
Well, the difference about that, though, Lane, is that Nintendo Power has been over with for, like, the last 5 years? 4? 5?
Yeah. It's because once fucking gaming information started coming on the internet, it, like, didn't matter anymore.
But I can at least say I got to be a fan of Nintendo Power in its, like, last 2 years.
Me, the early mid-2000s. It was great.
So yeah, we're excited to see some new kaijus and some new forms.
I'm excited for Orb Dark, man. Like, I legit, like, more than Rosso and Blue, like, Orb Dark looks fucking awesome. I can't wait for him.
We're gonna get some popcorn.
I want to get the Neo Orb Ring.
We're gonna get some popcorn. We're gonna sit down on the couch and we're gonna watch episode 8 when it's finally subbed.
Oh yeah. Good times.
Episode 8 now subbed. Bye everyone.
Good night. We'll have a 3-parter.
Yep. No. Alright. On to our next news story. So at the Ultraman festivals, at the Ultra Festival this year, they did a presentation for Ultraman Gaia since it is Ultraman Gaia's 20th anniversary this year.
If there's video footage, please let there just be him just going, Gaia! I wanted to do that. It's one of my favorite things ever. I'm sorry. God. That's why I want that fucking changer just so I can do that. So yeah, apparently he wants to do more Gaia.
Yeah.
I guess our Origin Saga kind of like rekindled his nostalgia of the series. You okay, Gar?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just reading the article.
Oh.
Okay. Ultraman Gaia would be streaming via Subaraya's official YouTube channel on September 5th.
Ooh.
That's good. but it is legally available on Crunchyroll if you want to go watch it.
Which we might watch a couple episodes one day.
Yeah. The talk show portion of the event also featured... Okay, so during the event, Takashi Yoshika, who played Gamu, Ultraman Gaia, talked about his interest in a new Ultraman Gaia feature, saying, "I think it would be great if we could make a new one." Ultraman Ginga and X talk about they want spin-offs. Koichi Sakamoto mentions he wants to do an Ultraman Leo project. Now the cast of Ultraman Gaia want to come back to do another special. What is with Ultraman actors nowadays being like, can we do another? Let's go again.
Yeah, gee, if only Rider and Sentai would do the same fucking thing. Drive's actor was like, hey, can we make like another Drive movie?
Oh
Please.
no.
Oh no, you're old news, Drive. No one likes you. That's Zeo though.
Well, the difference is, Subaraya cares about every single actor, where Toei, they only care about every 5 to 10 years.
We only want you for the anniversary, Ryder.
Yeah, we only want you for the anniversary. You'll get like 3 lines, and then that's it. So, in which I would be interested to see what they could do with, like, it's been 20 years since Gaia. Could you imagine the quality? It'd be great.
I mean, we saw them in Origin Saga and they were fucking good. So that's awesome.
So, Hase Takano, who was Comrade Raya and Ryuki, was there as well because, again, he played...
Agul.
Yeah, he played Ultraman Agul. Maria Ferris?
Maria Teresa Gao, Comrade Double.
Yeah, apparently she was in Comrade Double.
That's who?
Let's click on the link to see if it'll tell us. Nope.
Olakura.
Yeah. Hiroyuki Watanabe, who was in Garo, who played Captain Ushimuro, as well as the chief scriptwriter Chiaki Konanake. Watanabe mentioned how happy he was to be there and hoped to return for the 30th or 40th anniversary, saying he believes Gaia has the potential to continue being popular. I mean, yeah. During the event, a special screening of the show's final episode, Earth is Ultraman Star, was held. The episode was selected by fans as the most popular episode via a preliminary questionnaire. The cast and crew provided their own live commentary to the episode. Watanabe revealed that the show wasn't written just for children, and that it dared to captivate adults in their audience as well.
Oh, she was one of the Foundation X people.
Oh.
Yeah, and apparently she was in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla.
Oh. Wonders who. Does it say or no?
Let me see. Just actress.
Oh.
So I guess she was just one of like the random people.
Yeah.
Antigua as Josie Leyland.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we hope to see more Ultraman Gaia in the future.
Wait.
And I would say, can't wait for that Blu-ray release, but it's already been released on Blu-ray. Which is kind of sad. Like, Tiga got a Blu-ray release, then Dyna, then Gaia, and that's it. Super Eyes has been focusing more on the old shows for HD Remaster 2.0.
Especially the 90s ones, because those were good.
Yeah. I think the anime, like the Ultraman anime from 79 and Ultraman 80, are the last two things that haven't gotten or haven't been announced for a remaster yet.
You know what I might do for a goal for myself for next year in 2019?
What?
I'm going to try to watch the, Dyna and 80 in its entirety. I'm going to do my best to actually binge this. So I might have, if I have a day off, I might just, binge Dyna.
I am actually close to finishing Choiki Sentai Ultraranger.
And you're enjoying it a lot.
Yeah, I am 13 episodes away from finishing it.
But sun better get bigger sometime soon. You're like, wow, the sun's huge! Oh no, it's small again, guys. It's okay.
Oh, thank goodness. Everyone calm down, the sun has gotten smaller.
Sun's gotten smaller. Sun's getting real low.
Could you stop saying that?
Being trapped in the Hulk for 2 years would make me a little weird! Go watch Thor Ragnarok now on Netflix. It's really fucking good.
And last but not least,
yeah,
but
Gar called it.
Can I just say, somebody better pick up that phone because I fucking called it.
I mean, it wasn't that hard to call, but yeah. So Premium Bandai reveals the DX Orb Dark Caliber, and holy shit, does this look better than the original Orb Caliber? Like, no, I love the stripes on the spinny wheel. I like the black in the embedded into the blade. Like, it looks nice.
It does.
And I'm pretty sure it has like a black rubber grip. Like, if you look at the grip on it, it looks like it's made of rubber.
Oh no, it's still made out of plastic.
Oh, it looks like it has like kind of like that soft grippy rubber, you know, like on a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. If it was that, that'd be awesome, because that would make it for a tighter grip in your hand.
Yes, the DX Dark Orb Caliber is a new weapon used by Ultraman Orb Dark. No shit. It's not unlike the Orb Caliber released during Ultraman Orb. It features lights and sounds themed after different elemental powers from Ultraman Rube. The listing also makes reference to the inclusive of 20 quotes from fan favorite character Makoto Aizen.
This product is available for pre-order at 48.60 yen. That's like $60. It's actually pretty good. You know what? I will get one of these for myself.
As soon as I heard about this, I immediately contacted our Toku dealer, and you know what he said? Oh yeah, I looked it up. It's gonna be $120.
Oh, never mind. That's too much.
And it'll be expected to ship out in January 2019. Oh, a perfect birthday present for me.
Yeah, your dreams, Gar.
I meant for myself, you dingus.
Oh. But yeah, no, this looks fucking cool. And just like, let's go click on that second picture. Orb Dark looks so pretty.
Makoto Aizen. Just...
That's great.
I love Ultraman, if you haven't noticed it.
No, me too. I also love
No,
Ultraman.
we've only made 52 episodes of this. I almost said 22. No, 52 episodes of the podcast.
Kinda 51 and a half. We're only halfway through this recording this episode right now.
Alright. 51.5.
51.5.
So yeah, that's it for news this week.
Now on to...
Ribbit.
We gotta get that quote down that they say before they transform.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, Shuwa, release the colors. Woo. Something like that.
On to Rube.
So yeah, so episode 6 and 7, we're just gonna kind of talk to them as like a singular episode.
Yeah, because basically what happens in episode 6 affects episode 7.
Yeah.
So let's quickly talk about episode 6 quickly. An old enemy, a big sister's finishing move.
Yeah.
When we first heard about this, we thought, oh, there's another member of the family.
Yeah.
Of the Minato family.
But it's a metaphorical big sister.
Yeah,
so it's more like, it's just like a really good friend of the family's that, like, they're so close with her that she's like one of the family.
So yes, the character we are talking about is Karu Koma Komaki, or Koma for short.
Yeah, and she's awesome.
Yeah.
She's a badass. Like, she used to be a police officer, and then she quit her job of being a police officer because the town was too small for her and boring, and she wanted more excitement in her life. So she's like, I'm traveling the world, see you later. So she like went to India for like a few years, and then went to North America, went to like other...
She's been around the world.
She's been around the world, and she became like a super hippie.
Yeah, in which, she comes back every 4 years, apparently, just to check up on the family.
And beat them in a fucking intense game of rock, paper, scissors. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. At first I thought, okay, are they going to do an obstacle course? Are they going to do some arm wrestling? It's rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
or or as the Japanese call it, jankenpo.
Yeah, John Campbell. And like when they're doing it, when they're actually playing against each other, like I like when they do like the made you look thing, and just like it's like super intense. It's like made you look, and then the guy's like ah, he gets like sent flying, and then like she does it with Asahi. And
Oh yeah, she goes up against Asahi for rock paper scissors, but Asahi, as we mentioned in the press conference, doesn't like to play rock paper scissors.
because she doesn't believe in winning or losing.
So she does a move called the smiley.
The happy.
Yeah, the happy.
And just like even Colin was just like, oh, you're an adorable kid.
In which, back in my day when we were kids, it was rock, paper, scissors, dynamite.
Yep.
Yeah, dynamite.
Use your thumb and just go.
Well, for us, it was just like the thumbs up.
No, I always go.
For people that can't see a podcast, Lane is basically putting his thumb through his fingers.
And then exploding my
and
hand.
then
Exploding
releasing his hand into an open
Yeah, I
palm.
learned that from a friend who used to cheat in like every fucking game we'd ever play in school.
But how did this episode start off, Lane?
Start off with fucking Mecha Gomora, the fucking best kaiju ever.
Yeah, Mecha Gomora.
Mecha Gomora! Mecha Gomora! Mecha Gomora!
So yeah, Mecha Gomora shows up because Makoto Aizen can't do that, and he in which Rosso and Blue both take him on. I find it hilarious how we both got out of our seats to go grab our vinyls.
Yeah, so we got Mecha Gomora here. Like you guys can't see it, but we're gonna try to recreate the fight the best way we can.
Yeah,
so Mecha Gomora's here, and like he's attacking Rampage in the city.
Rosso and
Blue are here,
no.
and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, fucking Ultraman 80 shows up because once Ultraman 80 shows up, like shit goes down.
Ultraman 80, he belongs in the trash. But basically,
Ultraman 80 wasn't even in this show.
You're not even in the real Ultraman 80.
You are a toy figure.
But what happened was Mecha Gomora vanishes, I think.
Like, okay, like what happens is they're fighting and whatever like that, and Mecha Gomora's like kicking their asses, which like I'm super happy with because I love Mecha Gomora. Just like again, you mechanize something, it's 10 times cooler for me. So, and then like Aizen's kind of just fed up because they're just doing so like shit, and so he just summons Mecha Gomora, and so like he's like Mecha Gomora, like withdraw, and you just see him like kind of raise his hand up, and he's just like okay, and then just
he vanishes.
Just, like if Ichi was here, he could do like the just like the pot, and he just disappears in a puff of smoke, and then just like. Rosso and Blue just accidentally like fucking punch each other in the face.
No, what happened was Rosso stopped before, like, right as Mecha Gomora left, but Blue still hits him right in the face.
Yeah.
Shuwa right in the kisser. Shuwa right in the kisser. Shuwa right in the kisser. But yeah, and then like to them, they know today is an important day, so it's like we don't have time for this shite.
Can we? For the thumbnail, can we just have it just like Gomora and Mecha Gomora's heads on Rosso and Blue's bodies?
Who's who?
Mecha Gomora would be Blue, Gomora would be Rosso.
Okay.
You just gotta have double Gomora because like Mecha Gomora was in these episodes of Rube, and then in X, when we get to X, it was the debut of Cyber Gomora, so double Gomora action, hot Gomora on Gomora action. No, and like, it reminds me when like Gomora fought Mecha Gomora, and it was fucking awesome. God, I love these guys. I don't know why I like Gomora so much. I think it's just because like he's like this, the everyday man's kaiju. Because he's just like he's as basic of a kaiju as you can get with a kaiju. So, there we go.
Yeah, we go. But yeah, they get.
And we're gonna call this episode Schwa right in the kisser.
Schwa right in the kisser.
Schwa right in the kisser.
Alright. But yeah, they return back to Quattro M, their home, and the gypsy shows up,
The fortune teller.
yeah, the fortune teller, but it ends up being, of course, Coma.
Coma.
And they're like, Coma! Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. And then like one point she's like, ciao.
Oh my goodness, it's a vault!
It's a vault!
But yeah, which Coma kind of comes back just to see if, you know,
They've grown.
one, just to check up on them, and two, you know, just to see if they actually can protect themselves.
Yeah. And then like at some point like Eisen shows up or whatever.
Yeah,
like
Eisen finds her and thinks of her as like this great person.
Yeah.
And kidnaps her.
Yep.
And puts her inside Mechagomera.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
So now Rosso and Blue have to fight Mechagomera
With Coma inside.
with Coma inside.
And like it's really hard because they're afraid that if they attack Mechagomera in any way, they'll hurt her.
Oh, and this episode also debuts Ultraman Rosso Wind. So in which Katsumi uses the Ultraman Tiga Root Crystal to gain the wind powers.
Yeah. And like what's cool, like it was funny in like the opening recap, whatever, like that. It's like, oh, like sorry, do I get to use the wind crystal? Like, and he's like, well, you got to be like really cool to use it. You know, you got to be like dynamic and like, you know, it takes a little while to get used to. You got to be cool. And he's like, oh, I can be cool. And he's like,
Yeah, sure, bro. But the one that doesn't that bleh, I can't words today. Isami is the one that can't really fight Mechagomera knowing that Coma is inside. So in which he kind of almost kills her.
Yeah, like they blow like and just like Mechagomera's going to fucking town on them, and it's great. Like he's like, it's cool. Like there's a funny part where like he's firing like his little like beam that he has like on the side of like on his side of his chest.
Yep.
And he fires the beam, and just like Rosso just keeps like going like, huh? He's like hovering his hand over it to block the beam, and then like, whip, 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 and then just like, oh, okay. And just decides, fuck it, just punches the fucking laser and just like destroys it. And yeah, and then Mechagomera gets like blows up or whatever like that because they just defeat him, and then like Coma almost gets blown up too, but like she's in like a barrier.
Well, what happened was Katsumi saved her right at the last minute.
Yeah, but like just Isami felt like absolute garbage because of it.
Yep. Oh, he did use the his Rube Slugger Blue with the Ultra 7 crystal. Rube crystal.
That was cool.
Yeah, so he uses the he uses his Rube Slugger Wide Shot, I think it was called.
Yeah.
In which he just like he swings his blade and it becomes the Eye Slugger.
Yep.
In which Koma's alright, she ends up going to the hospital, but she's perfectly fine.
Yeah, she like broke her leg.
Yeah, broke her leg, perfectly fine. But that leads into episode 7, Hero Disqualification, in which that fight with Mechagomera kind of left an impact on Isami.
Yeah, like
even to the point he couldn't transform.
Yeah, because he kind of lost his like will to fight, and like, but like what's interesting is like at the start, whatever, like that they of episode 7, they like. You know, Quattro M's on live TV. They're on the news being interviewed, and like, it's just like, Gregory comes back, and like Rosso's trying to fight Gregory, and like
Grigio Bone, but Gregory.
Yeah, but Gregory, and it's Eisen as Gregory.
Yeah, Makoto Eisen is the one. Instead of just releasing the monster, he is the one that turns into Grigio. Gregory.
Everyone knows who we're talking about. We talk about Grigio Bone. It's Gregory.
I hope so.
Yeah, we call him Gregory. And it's just like really funny. Like fucking Rosso's just like Katsu's like trying to talk to like or Isami or no.
Isami's out.
Isami's out, and like Gregory shows up, and he's just like, oh, I can't transfer. Hey, hang on a second, just please. And Gregory's just like, and he calls like something like. Katsumi on the phone, and he's like, fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be on live TV right now. And he's just like, dude, there's a monster. Fucking of all times. And then all of a sudden the news crew leaves because there's a report of a kaiju attacking the city. So he's like, alright, fine, I'm coming. And then just like transforms the Rosso, and he's just like, why the fuck are you transforming? I don't know, I can't. What the fuck do you mean you can't?
And then like Gregory comes up, and Rosso's like, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 fucking minute, and they're having like an argument in the middle of this, and then Gregory just like taps his shoulder and looks over, and he's like, huh?
What?
Just slashes him across the fucking face, and it's just like, you fucker.
Katsumi, did he just slap you?
Weird, right? It's a Power Rangers reference. Yeah, so then, like, Gregory fucks off for now, and then, because, like, he gets, like, Aizen just gets so pissed off at the fact that, like, they're not paying attention to him.
You know what? I'm out.
Yeah, so I think he's trying to be one of those villains that's just, like, wants to be a villain.
Pay attention to me. I'm evil.
I think that's what Aizen's character's trying to be. I think he's trying to be, like, a villain. He's trying to be, like, a proper villain. So it's like, he's almost like Robbie Rotten.
Robbie Rotten?
Well, because, like, Robbie Rotten's, like, this really, like, he's, like, deep down, he's, like, this really, really sweet guy, but he's just trying so hard to be a fucking bad guy.
Well, he just wants to make the town lazy.
That, too. But, like, he is, like, deep down, like, a really nice guy. Because, like, you know, he, like, does adventures with the kids and stuff, so.
We are number one. Hey.
Rest in peace, Robbie Rotten. Yeah, Carl.
Yeah, Carl Stefan.
Yeah, so then, like, they go to the hospital to visit Koma, and, like, you know, she's...
Makoto Aizen is that?
Yeah, and he's like... And he's just like, oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys, and you're having, like, such a nice moment with, like...
Wait, where's your brother?
Where's your brother? You two are inseparable.
In which it's kind of true.
Yeah.
They're always together outside of school or, like, baseball games.
And, like, it's funny, like, at one point, like, they're actually, like, they're having, like, a brotherly, like, squabble, like, they're having, like, an argument, and then after they just laugh it off after, like, one of them does something.
Well, what happened was, Isami's telling Katsumi, it's like, hey, my gyro's not working. Oh, it's not working? Maybe I should take yours apart. Don't take mine apart if it's not working. And then two girls show up, and like, they're laughing
at them. And then they just, like, conceal it in their fucking clothes.
Yeah, they shove it into their jackets. It's like...
And then they just laugh it off later. Like, that was pretty funny. And then just, yeah. So then, like, later on, Katsumi, like, finally, like, goes to Isami. He's like, what the fuck is your deal? And he's just like, I almost killed Koma. She could have died. And, like, it was my fault.
And who knows? Maybe next time it'll be you or Asahi or Dad.
Yeah, but, like, I can't
scared.
fight. Yeah, I'm scared to fight. And then, like,
I'm scared to be Ultraman.
Yeah, and that's interesting. I've never seen that, I don't think. Like, a character who's been scared to be an Ultraman. Because, like, Orb, the guy was always an Ultraman Orb just because he knew he had to be. G always wanted to be a hero, so, Riku was excited to be an Ultraman. But, yeah, I think this is the first time I've ever seen, like, a guy scared to be an Ultraman. So...
Whoa, Daichi, he's afraid of heights.
Yeah, but he's not... I don't think he's afraid to be an Ultraman. Yeah. But yeah, so then, like, we get, like, a memory of, like, them climbing up a ladder as kids, and just, like, he's, like, super scared and crying, and, like, Hatsumi's like, come on, like...
Yeah, because, like, their little hideout is on the roof, but they have to go up by a ladder, and Isami's scared.
Yeah.
That's basically me whenever I go up onto a ladder, except I'm not crying.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of ladders, but I will climb on one if I have to.
I will never climb a ladder.
No, if it's like a really high ladder, I usually get like another coworker or something to do it for me, because I'm just like, I'm already tall. I don't need to be taller.
Yeah.
Which then, like, we get, like, Koma, like, talks to Isami, and he's just like, you've always had this amazing ability about you, like, this intelligence and stuff.
You
like,
never give up.
You never give up. And, like, it shows, like, Katsumi, like, falling off the ladder or whatever like that, and then, like, Isami catches him. Which, it was, like, really weird, because it's, like,
how?
That wouldn't have happened. Like, literally, in real life, that would not happen. He would just fall off the ladder.
Well, that's just a theory. A film.
An ultra theory. A Shuwa theory. Thanks for watching.
But apparently that, like, the courageous words from Koma gives Isami the power to transform again.
Yeah, but before that, the hospital gets fucking attacked by Gregory.
Oh, right. Gregory shows up and demolishes the hospital.
Yeah, which then, like, Isami goes to, like, rescue Koma, and then finds her, like, collapsed on the stairs, and then he goes to grab her, and then as they're going, they get caught in some rubble, and she gets covered under some rubble. And then, like, Isami's just, like, so fucking scared to, like, he's like, I can't save her, like, I'm not strong enough. And then that's when, like, Koma
Curse my damn short arms.
And that's when Koma, like, tells him, like, gives him, like, the motivation he needs. And then he's just like, nope, I can do this. Transforms. And so...
That is my impersonation of the Road Gyro.
No, it's...
Whoop.
Is that Tom?
But yeah, Ultraman Blue shows up and they both kick the living shit Gregory.
And like, it's funny, like we see like Aizen or whatever, like on the roof or whatever like that, and he's like ah, just like his version.
Why are you guys not fighting? Fight me.
So then it, so they defeat Gregory, and then like Aizen's just like pissed off, and he's just like, well, now I have all my people, and like we see all the people he's kidnapped.
Yeah.
And he's been using them for like one purpose.
It's to rejuvenate the powers of the Ultraman Orb Rube Crystals.
Yeah, so he can become Ultraman Orb.
Get it? He's using others to access the powers of Orb.
Yep.
Okay, shimasu.
Yeah, and he actually says that too. And so then...
The episode ends with, well, that was the ending scene, but Koma does end up going off, like, onto, like, a new place. I can't remember where she was going. But, she goes off on her new adventure.
Oh, yeah, during episode 6 or whatever, when, like, they're doing the rock, paper, scissors, just, like, Isami comes up to her and it's just like, I know your every move. I've researched deep into it. I can do it. And then just like she closes her eyes or whatever because like he wins one round and then she closes her eyes and he's like, fuck, I can't read you if you're closing your eyes. Which way are you gonna look? Up. Fuck, you look down. It was really funny. And then she beats him anyways, and he's just like, ah.
So, and then there's the Rube Crystal Navis, in which they talk about Ultra 7 and Ultraman X, because in episode 7 they use the Ultraman X Rube Crystal.
Yep.
In their Rube Slugger.
Yep.
Which I find it nice that they're taking their time using these new crystals.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm just wondering, could they use them as a form change?
Well, no, that's why they're trying not to do that. Like this season, where it's just like, nah, they change color. Oh, and they're Ultraman crystals. They're just attacks.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't like they use their weapon like kind of based. I wish it was like they use like Ultra 7's fucking thing, or they use like the Space and Tosen from Ultraman or something like that. I wish it was just like they used the moves of their.
Oh, so kind of like what Ginga S did.
Yeah.
With this theory embrace.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Like, how is this Zolfi? And it's like he does the moves as well as like say like Zoffy or Ultraman.
Exactly. So next week, episode 8, we get the premiere of Orb Dark, and this is where I go into my theory. He transforms into Orb Dark to train them. Like, you see him with, like, Rosso and Blue, and he's trying to train them to fight, because I think he's not a villain Ultraman, but he's just the secondary Ultraman of the show. It's like, if we read that article or whatever about What's-Her-Face, Saki or whatever, she apparently throws Aizen, like, to the sidelines, so...
Maybe it's kind of like a Kamen Rider Snipe situation, where he starts off as, like, an
anti-hero?
Yeah, like an anti-hero, like I am the one that will become Ultraman, but when a new villain shows up, he will team up with them.
Yeah, so I think this is all what it's been trying to be, is he's been trying to like train them into being Ultraman. That's how, like, when he first saw them in like episode 2 or 3 or whatever like that, like he knew immediately
episode 3.
He knew immediately who the fuck they were. So yeah. So he knows more than he's letting on.
But yeah, these are really good episodes. So let's move on to Ultraman X.
Eggs!
X is it!
So, yeah.
Episode 2, A Collection of Possibilities.
So, this is like an introduction to kind of more characters, especially one character, Dr. Guruman, an alien phanton, which I was like, why is that alien, like, talking, and why is he a good guy?
You want to know why he's talking?
Why?
According to the director of the series, he wanted him to speak Japanese so that you know, it's like he can interact with other characters.
Okay.
Because the original idea was, oh, let's make him speak, you know, like his native language. It's like, why don't we just make him speak Japanese?
He's actually really smart. He knows his shit. And he's just like, it's funny, like he's this big, like, dopey looking monster.
Yeah, he is the head of UNEVA, UNVER, which is a sub-program in Zeo, in which it is a acronym for Ultimate Noxus Event.
Noxious
Noxious.
Varus Earth Ranger.
And their goal is to locate, retrieve, and secure the unstable spark dolls. So basically, they want to learn how to use the powers of the spark dolls without activating the
Yeah,
spark
that's why, like,
dolls.
Cyber Gomora was the thing.
Yeah, Cyber Gomora.
Cyber Gomora. Yeah, that's probably why they have the cards.
All the data in the cards.
Yeah, but, like, the man's, like, talking to, like, Daichi at some point. He's like, hey, why is your, like, X divisor, or, like, your device,
What happened to your X
device?
device?
Why is it gold? And he's like, oh, I painted it to make it look special to me. Isn't that cool? He's like, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah, they call him Doctor, and I was like, Doctor? Doctor what?
Hey, he's my partner. Partner? Legal partner. Oh. But yeah, and basically the episode, the whole point of the episode is that Birdon shows up once again. Hashtag watch out for that pecker.
Fucking... I honestly think Birdon is my least favorite kaiju of all time that I've seen in Ultraman so far.
Birdon?
He's ugly! He's got, like, they call those, like, fucking testicles that are hanging from his cheeks, like, pouches? But I'm like, no, they're balls. They're full-on testicles. God, show the thumbnail with the sensor. See? Like, god damn.
What a cock.
Pecker and...
But first off, Lane, this Birdon's different.
Oh.
It's not a he.
It's a she.
It's a she.
It's a mother Birdon.
Yeah, apparently
And-
this Birdon is not living in a volcano because it has an egg in her.
Yep. And he needs to
Which-
lay that fucking egg.
And now I'm just wondering, do kaijus reproduce asexually? Or do they actually have eggs?
There's gotta be a daddy Birdon.
Like, there's gotta be a daddy Birdon.
Well,
Like
if
Gomer.
it's a female Birdon, then why the fuck does it have balls dangling from his cheeks?
I think that's just for every Birdon.
Oh god.
Every Birdon
And then
has
we learned that it
balls
has-
for cheeks.
And then we learned that it has this real scary ability where it can fucking, like, tilt it and move its head backwards and shoot fireballs.
Yeah,
and
like
I'm
an
like, Jesus fucking Christ!
Like an owl, just woo! No.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was a Birdon. Birdon was the main enemy in this. And, like, he was actually pretty deadly, because, like, when he's fighting X or whatever like that, like, we get close up of that pecker, and he's just going, like, boom, boom,
Yeah, like it's disturbing a
yeah,
bit.
it's fucking wow, and he's super fast, like, when he's flying. So, like, he's an impressive kaiju. He's just ugly.
Yeah.
Fucking ugly.
To make an old Ray William Johnson joke. Ouch! Balls!
Now I'm worried for, like, a birthday present or a Christmas present. Garth is going to buy me a Birdon figure. Model figure. And I'm just going to be like...
get you the actual suit.
I'm just going to be like... Throw it back in your head and be like, ow. Sweet, free Birdon.
Sweet, a bird. What if Big Bird was what hatched out of Birdon's egg?
Oh, God.
But no, the egg doesn't actually hatch. What happens was Dr. Guruman, sorry, downloads all the data that they have on Cyber Gomora into a cyber card. So in which the data gets sent to Daichi, who is inside Ultraman X, in which I don't think they know that Daichi is X yet.
Yeah.
Keyword being yet.
God, the vinyl figure of him makes him look even worse.
Oh no! Send that photo to me so I can put it in the episode.
Fucking $30.
$30.
That is not worth fucking Ultraman. That's not worth any of my own money for a figure. Like, it's funny, out of all the vinyl figures I bought, fucking 80 was the most expensive. It was $25.
Yeah, because Ultraman 80.
Yeah, he came to us from a star.
So, Lane, what did you think? First off, what do you think of Ultraman X's gimmick of the cyber armors?
Oh, they're fucking awesome, man. That's like super really cool. I love the Cyber Gomora armor. It's fucking.
Just how like he has the claws.
Yeah.
Like Wolverine. Shink shink.
Berserker Barrage. No, it's no, they're fucking cool, and like that's cool that the X figure art's gonna come with the Cyber Gomora armor. Here, that's what fucking sold you. You're just like, yep.
Yep.
Oh.
And it has its own, and with the Cyber Gomora armor, X gains a new attack, the Gomora Osculation Wave, in which like he builds up with energy, and like he makes like an X. I think he makes an X out of the claws and like slashes at it.
He actually does the pose that kind of Gomora does. Like he kind of goes like Gomora does, because Gomora does that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the Gomora vinyl figure I bought, it's the same vinyl that they used in the show.
Not the same vinyl.
No, it's not the same one from the show, but it's like it's based off the one from the show.
Oh yeah, because it's the Spark doll.
Yeah, and I like that just like when he's at his desk or whatever like that, he just like has it on his desk.
Oh yeah, because it's its pet. It's like it's Tamagotchi.
Yeah, like again, I don't know why, I love Gomora.
Wanna know why you like Gomora?
Why?
Reminds you of Greymon.
No, and then Mecha Gomora is fucking Metal Greymon, which is one of my favorite.
You know what? No, you know what he is? He's a derpier Godzilla.
Yeah. No, but he's cool, and his design's simple, and I like that about him. So.
But yeah.
But it's great when he gets like the Cyber Gomora card or whatever like that. He puts it on Daichi's
he slides it into his X.
Yeah, and Daichi's explaining to X, and X is like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "We're combining powers of Cyber Gomora with you, X," and he's like. Okay.
So, and yes, it was confirmed in this episode that X lost his physical form. Because apparently he could change his form into Data, whichever. And so when he was chasing a kaiju that he tossed into the sun, basically the solar flare from the sun, basically, while he was still digitized, made him lose his physical form.
Yeah, and like apparently for like 15 years he's kind of like had this kind of feeling and watch on Daichi, and that's why he kind of
That's
found
stalkerish.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like he was watching him. He's just like, oh, I've had this kind of feeling, and it kind of led me to you. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm calling the cops.
Yeah, but the interesting thing about this episode is, like the what's the group called?
Zio?
Oh, Zio, yeah, that's right. I like that they try to take down Birdon himself, like before like X even like intervenes. Like they're like they use the Husky or whatever like that. Muschetti to fucking like
or Sky Yeti, whatever it was.
I'm sorry, but it's still stupid. It's just a car with a jet attachment. That's dumb. Just use a jet. Use a fucking jet.
Well, we can't sell more toys. Everything's gotta be a gimmick.
Never buy me a Muschetti, okay?
I'm gonna buy you a Muschetti.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you
buy a Hot Wheels Muschetti. Let's get a Hot Wheel track, just woo!
It has a loop in it.
Yeah, so it's cool. Like they have the Muschetti like flying in the air, doing like air recon, like scouting.
Because the plan was to, it's like, okay, we need to ground this bird, so let's shoot it in the wing.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, we gotta get away from its nest that's building out of buildings and freaking telephone poles.
Okay,
and cars.
You check, like, what was her name? Asuma?
Asuna.
Yeah, Asuna, like, she just has, like, a bazooka, and she just fucking, like, fires at it to, like, destroy its pouches. Or its bowls.
Bowls.
No, but, like, it was still impressive, and, like, Dr. Maki's fucking, like, the captain's, like, fucking giving orders the whole time they're doing this.
You wanna know why they're good at this lane? Because it's their fucking job.
Yeah.
Like, it's their job.
Yeah.
To be able to take down these kaijus.
And their end goal, apparently, is to, like, our goal is to make, like, kaijus and humans, like, coexist.
Okay.
I mean, they could help with, like, rebuilding and stuff. Just imagine, like, they're putting, like, the top of, like, a tower on, like, the top of a building, and you just see, like, Gomora just being like oh, good job, Gomora! It's fucking Gomora with Kermit's voice. So yeah, so it was just really impressive seeing, like, Zeo, you know, doing what they do best, because this is, like, what they do, so that's cool.
Well,
but then, like...
Well, think, like, they've been around for 15 years now.
15, wow.
Well, probably, like, 14 years,
Yeah.
because, like, take a year.
And
But the thing, they've been doing this for so long. Imagine what they did before Ultraman X. Did they just kill these guys?
Maybe.
I feel like that's what they did. I feel like they just went around killing the kaijus, because they had no other choice.
Yeah. And then just, like... Oh, fuck. I lost my train of thought. I had a... Shit.
It's about Zia.
Oh, yeah. So, like, there's this awesome shot we got of just, like, the Muschetti or whatever like that, just, like, flying through the sky, and it's, like, going really close to Birdon, going, like, and then, like, you know, going up really high into the air and stuff like that, and then, like, flying back down, and it just, like, it was a really nice, like, effect and, like, camera work and, like, shot. It was really cool. I've never seen that in Ultraman before. So, like, I gotta give X, like, they're just like, alright, we have a huge budget than before, more than kick ass, let's fucking use it, people, let's go!
The budget's higher than before.
Go! Exit! Yeah, so then Daichi transforms into X, and, like, you know, he's fighting Birdon for a bit, gets bitten,
Yeah.
and tries to get pecked by the pecker.
Oh no, not the
The
Packer.
pecker.
I wonder what would be more poisonous, a Beelzebub's Kugutsu, or a Birdon's poison.
I'd say Birdon's poison because, like, the Beelzebub's poison or whatever, it doesn't, like, turn you aggressive. Yeah, it just makes you evil.
Yeah.
It doesn't kill you, it just turns you into, like, a berserk rage monster. So that's what it did to, like, Orb.
Become a berserker, or die.
Both.
Well, become a berserker, then die.
That's Hazard.
You want
Build Hazard!
You want the sad part?
Huh?
There was a Kugutsu Birdon in the Origin Saga.
Fuck!
We just never noticed it.
Fucking hate Birdon. Never get me a Birdon figure.
I'm gonna get you one.
No. Just to fucking spite me.
The funniest part, I'm not gonna tell you when. You're just gonna come home one day.
Come home one day, no.
It'll be on your bed.
No, it'd be on, like, my shelf. You just gotta put it somewhere on my display, and one day I'll know, so I'll be like, damn it! And I'll keep it just to spite you. Just be like, fucking have Birdon just so I can despise it for the rest of my life.
So yeah, the episode ends with them defeating Birdon and getting the Birdon Spark Doll.
Just remember, Garp, the day you die, when they bury you, before they lower that coffin, place that Birdon figure you got me right on top, and I'll be buried along with you.
Who says I'm going to die before you?
I don't know, once you get into your Coke addiction after you become a well-successful Power Ranger actor, it could happen.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Or when you bring Ultraman to the West, finally, when you adapt it. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be me.
First Power Rangers.
Then
Ultraman.
Then
Then Kamen Rider Gaim adaptation.
yeah, that's your biggest dream. Oh, Death Gaim. Coming 2022, Power Rider Gaim. Ah!
No. It would still be called Kamen Rider Gaim American
Power Rider
Edition.
Fruit.
No. Battle of the Fruits. Just no mention of Kamen Riders. Battle of the Fruits.
Battle of the Fruits.
But anyways, Daichi's Monster Lab, in which they talk about the Gomeras. In which apparently Cyber Gomera weighs and is the same height as regular Gomera.
Yep.
I was expecting him to be, heavier, a bit
He's made of
taller.
that lighter metal.
Is it just Gomera, but, not that.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not?
It's just Gomera, but with cyber armor.
It's just Gomera, but cooler.
It's Gomera, but new.
New.
So I think that should wrap up this episode of Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger. This is episode 52, Shuwa right in the kisser.
And just because I'm going to keep up my tradition, I'm now purchasing a Cyber Gomera vinyl. The debut of Cyber Gomera. Because I'm a crazy motherfucker.
Why?
Because I can.
Why not get the X Cyber Gomera vinyl?
Because I don't want to. I want Cyber Gomera. My job is to collect all the fucking Gomera vinyls. And payment complete. Order has been placed.
I thought you were going to say, and payment declined.
So there we go. Now I'll own all 3 Gomeras. I don't know if they made a Burning Gomera vinyl.
Yeah, there is.
Fuck! I need Burning Gomera. How much is that?
Well,
Let's
we'll
see.
find out next time.
Burning Gomera. Shit. There's no results found for Burning Gomera. Fuck! Anyways, we'll find out next week. Schwab for now!
Schwa for now, everyone. Hey everyone, thank you for listening to this episode of Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger. We appreciate your dedication to listening.
If you have an opinion on the news or shows we talked about, leave a comment down below. #comments for Lane.
If you want to check us out on other social media pages, you can check out our Twitter pages. As always, you can follow me at twitter.com/autobot.
You can follow me at twitter.com/Lane__.
For other pages, you can find my blog, Gar's Toku Blogs, on facebook.com. And while you're on Facebook, why not give Radio Sentai Castranger a follow?
For older episodes of our shows, you can find them at castranger.podbean.com. And we also have some merch, such as t-shirts and bags, available at tpublic.com.
That's all for this exciting episode of Kaiju Sentai Ultraranger. Until next time,
Schwa for now!
できる